Racism is the big word to destroy people. The word itself does not destroy people. It is the impact of the word that destroys people. So I'm going to talk about this in a two-pronged way in two perspectives, right? The first perspective is from the perspective of a marginalized person who is experiencing the racism. Now, they are impacted directly from that racism, and that is something that can destroy them. Now, on the flip side, the person who is engaging in racist behavior or engaging in racism, here's where the problem lies. Most people believe themselves to be good people and they are doing the very best with their life and with what they have available to them, right? And we are living in a society here in Australia that was built on racism. It was built in order to benefit a certain group of people and disadvantage another group of people. And it was built in a way to ensure that marginalized communities are not welcomed. It's very difficult, and it's systemic racism. That's what it absolutely is built on. So things that we believe to be the norm here in Australia can often actually be racist. And the problem with that is people will sometimes associate with something that is normal or done often as being okay to do. We are trying to change that system because now we are growing and evolving as a community, and we're starting to have really important conversations about things like racism and exclusion and all those awful things that some people do to other people. But we're having chats about it, which is really good. Now, what will also sometimes happen if a person is engaging in racist behaviors and they're called out for it, they will become very defensive because at your core, you don't believe yourself to be a bad person or you don't believe yourself to be racist in any sense of the word. But rather than jumping to that defensiveness, what we can do is we can go, you know what? I can recognize that this system and this society that we're living in was built on racism. So there is a possibility that something I have learned along the way, something that has been placed in my mind into my subconscious that I believe is okay or normal or kind or compassionate, actually is based in racism. And when we come to it with that kind of curiosity, we can explore it a little bit further. It doesn't actually change who you are. What it does is it allows you to assess that situation in a better way and make an informed decision on whether you want to continue engaging in that kind of behavior or not. It is an invitation to assess the things that you are doing for you to be able to make a better informed decision on how you want to be showing up in the world, how you want to be engaging with different people, and for you to discover more about our society and yourself within that society as well, especially your impact within that society.